Benvenuto all'Aquila.
I'm in the ancient town of Aquila, in the center of Italy, in the region of Abruzzo, the same region where stage 8 finished yesterday, and it was another show of Tadej Pogacar. And I've had some time to reflect this morning, out on a run around town, about his dominance in cycling, particularly Grand Tour racing. Grande. Grazie. We are witnessing greatness. Come ti chiami? Miliana, mi chiamo Greg. Piacere. Thank you, grazie. Porti tu? Sì. Okay. Ciao di nuovo, ciao. He has 2 wins in the Tour de France, 2020, 2021, 3 stage wins in the Giro d'Italia in his first participation of the race, 17 Grand Tour wins in total, stage wins, including those at the Tour de France, including those at the Vuelta a España. Oh, Aquila in the morning. That puts him one more than some of the greats like Bernardino, and if you consider him a great, Marco Pantani. That's a great. A Fiat 500. And of course, still far off from Mark Cavendish with 54 stage wins, or Eddie Merckx's 64, the all-time stage win record in Grand Tours. 64 stage wins, but still Tadej, already in a young career, has left his mark. But is it too much? Because from here to the end of the Giro, we go through the Alps, and then we finish up in Rome. He could win a few more stages, take the overall, really put his dominance down in Grand Tour racing here in Italy in this Giro d'Italia. And with those few more stage wins, the Giro d'Italia overall, are we sick of it? Overload, want a new champion, someone else instead? Or is Tadej cementing himself as one of those cycling greats, a legend? This is it, the start of stage 9. This stage takes us to Naples. It's crazy, it's madness, but here we're gonna find out more about Tadej Pogacar.
Tadej looks incredibly strong. His body language is very clear so far. I have heard people saying they have never seen someone like him.
Tadej is a super big champion and person, so there is no discussion. He's one of the best of ever.
What he's doing is really incredible. He's doing everything, winning, having fun, and I wish to have his legs for maybe 1 week just to see how he's in there.
I think he's by far the best rider of our generation. He's can beat Van der Poel in Flanders. He can beat Vingegaard up a mountain, and it's pretty impressive. So, I guess when you have those capabilities, and you can win every day, and if you have the team to do it, then why not?
Pogacar's a once in a generation, perhaps once in a lifetime talent, and it's an honor to race with him, but it also makes things, tough for the guys going for the GCs.
We're living a part of history here that we'll look back on in 10, 20 years time and think, he's the modern day Eddie Merckx or something along those lines. Obviously, he hasn't achieved quite as much as those guys yet, but he's still so young. There's so much more to achieve, and already having so many monuments in his pocket and Grand Tours and looking good here, the sky's the limit for him.
can hear the beats. This is the Giro d'Italia. It's like a disco every day here at the start. And we've gotten some great lines so far from our riders here in the mix zone. Jonathan Milan, Amore Infinito, endless love the Italians have for Tadej Pogacar. Or Simon Clark, the Australian, the veteran Australian who's ridden many Grand Tours, many important races, who says, we're witnessing history with Tadej Pogacar. We have a few more riders to come through this mix zone, and I'm hoping to speak with numero uno, Tadej Pogacar. But regardless, we're really getting an idea of what makes him tick and what all these people think of Tadej Pogacar.
Look, I think he's remarkable. He's an absolute champion the way he races, and he's a brilliant guy too. It's there's some guys when they're the best in the world, you almost want to see him fail. There's not many people that want to see Tadej lose. Everyone enjoys seeing him win, and I think he goes about the sport in an amazing way. Which I think for anyone looking up to him or for anyone in the race too, it's just a privilege to be in the race and watch him do his thing. He's going to have the most stages in Grand Tours out of anyone maybe come.
Crazy to hear all the fans cheering for my name alongside a 200-kilometer parcours. It's insane. So yeah, first chapter would be good to read.
And do you consider yourself one of the legends of cycling?
Well, let's try to achieve that. And when I finish my career, I would like to be one of those. But let's see. And this is always decided by the people.
There he goes, Tadej Pogacar. Yeah, from what I heard from the riders, they're appreciating not only is a star born, but a star is rising higher and higher, becoming one of the Grand Tour greats, one of the cycling greats, writing his story here in the 2024 Giro d'Italia.